I thought the camera was rolling. Anyway, I just unhooked my wood clamps and lowered it back down. I got off the phone with the service department and I called the 1-800 number and talked to a very nice lady, and she had me download an application in which I had to go to the App Store while we were on the phone. In fact, she also registered me because I hadn't gone online and registered it. So the first thing she did was register my serial number and address and phone number and everything. So then I was in the system, and then she could do the warranty. And then she sent me to the App Store, and I had to download this app so that she could use my phone as a camera and then be able to see what I could see and hear me talking. And so then holding my phone and using it as a camera or movie camera that she could see, I went underneath and tried to line up the upright, that bar, the storage bar, I think it's called. And she said, yeah, maybe we gave you the wrong one from a wrong model or something. And so they're going to send me what's hopefully the right number, the right one at the right length. And she said, it's not going to hamper my usage of the machine. It's only for being able to store it in the upright position. So that's the only thing I cannot do, is I can't right now store it in the upright position until I get the right length bar and hook it up. So actually I'm excited to now get to the point of plugging it in and getting to work on it. So if you want to stick with me, I'm going to finish the installation and plug it in and see if the dang thing works. But at least I'm not at a standstill. I thought I was going to be looking at a broken thing all weekend long. But anyway, because it's Friday night, and so they're open for another half an hour, so let's hurry. If I have another problem, I might be able to still call her for some support. Okay, so continuing on with our instructions. Let's see. Firmly tighten the 4 and the 2, the ones on the crossbars. I'm on number 15 because that was number 14 where I couldn't put the bar in, this upright bar. They're calling it the storage latch. With the bracket, and this is the crossbar. So that's the step I could not do, was hook it up here. I could not hook up the storage bar, which holds it upright. So as long as I leave it down, I have no problem. Okay, so that's it. So now number 15, firmly tighten all the front screws. And as I told you, I did that a while ago. And the 14 millimeter wrench, open end wrench, which I showed you, is the best way to do that. Okay, now set the left inner base cover. Okay, these thingamabobs or thingamajig, was one of the two. Are over here. So yes, if you do have problems with service, call them up. You'll download that that application in your phone, and then while you're still talking to her in the same call, she texted it to me. I was able to download it, activate it, and continuing the call, she talked me through everything. Okay, so I'm opening these up. One of them says right, and it has a little thing inside of it. So let's keep them together. And then this one says left, and it has 2 doodads. So I'll put that over on the left side. Here's the right side one. I think this is the thing I'm looking for up here. It's going to be a front cover, just to make it look a little nicer probably. Okay, I think this, if I saw the instructions right, it says number 50. Okay, so base cover onto the lower end of the left upright. Slide the left base cover downward and press it onto the left base. And then set the right inner base cover onto the right end of the right upright. And slide the right end base cover downward. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 different things going on here. It's not showing me very well in the pictures here, but let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so I got 2 little things here. What are they? They cover this up to make it look nicer. Is it like this? I'm gonna have to look at that again. What the heck is this? Okay, this thing goes like this, and it goes down onto the top of it. This thing goes down onto here somehow. And I got this wire here, and I got that ground wire there, which I'm fighting against. That's not working. I'm pushing down on that wire. I gotta go under the wire maybe? Let's go under the wire. That probably makes more sense. Which doesn't give me a whole lot. Yep, underneath the wire. that's it. Just kind of sits on there. It's got some holes on it. Okay, let's get the other one on the other side. So yeah, if you have a problem like I do, well, now you know what to do. Call that number, that 800 number. Okay, here goes this one. Yeah, I should have done this one first. That one goes on a lot easier. I'm fighting that wire. All right, now what was that other cover we were looking at? What the heck is that? Okay, so those two things are on there. When I was doing it, I had it held up with my wood clamp. So I was kind of careful to not actually reveal how I was doing it in case you can... I didn't know if that was going to do me any good or not to show her that. So I did not reveal that technique to my service tech since it said to do this as a two-man operation. Let me see. Maybe I should have let her see it. But, you know, for her own knowledge. Okay, continuing on. Am I allowed to sit on this thing? Okay, so I got those two covers on. Firmly. Base cover onto the lower end and slide the left base cover down and press it onto the left base cover. Next, set the left base cover onto the lower end and slide the left base cover 82. Where's 82? There's no 82 in this picture. Oh, there it is. Base cover downward and press it downward. What? There's no way. This cover here, according to them, is supposed to go down here. Now, did I totally screw up? I must have totally screwed up. When I put this thing together, I didn't notice that in the instructions. Before I hooked the whole thing up, I was supposed to slide that cover on. Did I make a mistake? I'm going back. Step number 2, it does not show that cover. Ah, there it is. I made a mistake. Before I hooked the top part on, those base covers, I overlooked that. Darn. That's number 5. Before we put the top thing on, all that stuff I did up here, I was supposed to slide these things onto those vertical rails. So I made a mistake. There's another mistake. Don't you make that mistake. Sheesh. Maybe I wouldn't have if I wasn't so worried about you watching and making. I'm not, that's an excuse. But no, I was supposed to slip these base covers onto these rails before I attach this top thing on there. So if I feel very motivated to fix that someday in the future, not too likely, at least not until I move. Man, if I move, do I really want to take this whole thing apart? I'm not going to store this box, this huge box. This just takes up, I'm not going to store it. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with this when I move it, you know. But anyway, no, I screwed up. So these base covers have to go on before you put this thing on up here. Another lesson. Good thing you're seeing me. Don't make my mistakes. Sheesh. All right, so that's something I missed. How did I miss that? That was number 5. There's a whole number here, and I missed that. I totally missed number 5. It's number 5 there, if you can see number 5. That's where I was supposed to slip the base covers on. So, we missed that. I missed that. Okay, so do not miss that. You'll regret it. You'll end up with these doodads, you know. I'll just have to put them somewhere and hopefully remember what they go to and put them on when I disassemble this thing and move someday. Okay. So that was another mistake. See, I made a couple mistakes. All right. So where are we? I think we're still at the end. Let's fire this thing up. Okay, where are we? Slide the inner base cover onto the lowers and then right base cover. Okay, we're on. That was number 15 where we finally slide these covers down. If I had put them on at the right time. Now, if I really wanted to be horrible, I could just do a cut here, maybe bend it apart, maybe slip it on, but I don't know if they break, you know. I don't know how flexible they are. It feels kind of flexible. So there's that possibility. I could put a cut here, and then I might be able to pop them on and slip them down, and then glue them, maybe with some epoxy or something, or just leave them with a cut mark. I don't know. So, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, Be sure all parts are properly tightened, and I did do that. I went around and tightened everything. If there are sheets of plastic, remove them. That's number 16. All right, now finally, how to use the treadmill. How to connect the power cord. Use a surge protector. Ooh, we're getting dang tootin' close here. Okay, your treadmill, like any other equipment, can be damaged by sudden voltage. Okay, that's nice to know. So the surge protection gives you a buffer so you don't get hit. I actually, and that is true, I have a drum synthesizer back in the 90s. It's a famous drum synthesizer. It was used on some albums by other people before I got it. I got it used. And tell you the story on that sometime. But anyway, that's why we call it the sacred drum machine, because it was a couple of the albums were called, what was it? They were sacred. But anyway, one of the albums at least was called Sacred something. And it's a cool story. Native American, I can't even think of his name, but he used it for some albums. But here we go. So my sacred drum machine. But what happened was the lightning, I was in Utah, and some lightning hit the power cord. I actually saw it hit, and I saw the lightning blast through the cords, cave in, and because it was plugged in, it blew up my drum machine. And so I sued the power company, and they paid the $75, which is what it cost me to take it to the place, and they replaced the chip, I guess, that got blown when it had that power surge, and then I billed them for it, and then they paid me only $75. They fixed my drum machine. But yeah, those surge protectors, I guess I wasn't plugged into a surge protector when that happened. All right, so here we go. It tells you how to plug it in. Features of the console. All right, do I care? To turn the power on, see page 18. Here we go. Okay, how to turn the power on. If the treadmill has been exposed to cold temperatures, blah, 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 blah. Next stand, okay. Plug in the power cord. See page 16. Okay, well, that's no big deal. We got that. Let's plug it in. Okay, we're getting close. I actually need to turn it. This is going to actually go a different direction. So, how easy is this thing to move? Heck, I don't know. I really don't know, because I haven't tried to move it much. All right, here we go. How easy? Well, I think I can plug it in even before I move it, but let's not do that. Just in case somebody says, that was the wrong way to do it. All right, all right. So how easy does this thing move around? I don't know. Okay, I got to get it up on the carpet. And I need to get this end moved over here without hurting my back. Okay, I'm just kind of lifting a little and pulling. Let me get that rail. I'm holding it by that bottom metal rail. They say that's the best way to do it. Okay. Okay, how do you grab it up here? I'll get pinched or something. Let's see, because I got to get it up here under the carpet. I'm going to grab onto this vertical rail. Not a very good way to move it. Not real happy about that. All right. If there's an easier way to do it, I don't know what it is yet. See, I don't want to pinch my power cord. So let's see if I can lift this up and get this on the carpet now. Not working that well. Let's grab it by the metal rail down here. Ooh, we're almost in a final position. Maybe a final enough to use it for now. Got my carpet all crunched, but I can maneuver that more later. All right, I guess I'll leave it at that for right now. Let's plug it in, and I'll adjust it more later. All right, I'm plugged in. Okay. Did my screen light up? Looks like it did. I think my screen's lit up. I got a plastic cover on it. Yeah, it's lit up. Okay, turn on your equipment and follow the setup instructions on your screen. Okay, I'm standing on my side rails over here. I'm going to take this plastic off. It's kind of blocking my view. Okay, turning it on. How do you turn it on? I don't know. Looks like it's on to me. Start. Hello. That was a whole bunch of nothing. Oop, my screen went dead. Stop. There's stop. I press stop and it lights up. All right, let's go to the instructions. Where are the instructions? How do you turn this thing on? Okay, stand on the foot rails, find the clip. Oh, I gotta find that clip. Remember that clip. And I read ahead, it says something about putting that clip in your waistband. I guess so if you fall back or you trip or something like that, it turns off automatically. I think it somehow shuts it off. All right, let's get that clip out. All right, here's my clip. Once again, you guys are used to using these things. You probably know what I'm doing. First time I've ever done this. Okay, so here it is. This is the clip. I think I read in the instructions you're supposed to attach this to your waistband or something. Or your pants. And like I said, then it pulls it off if you fall down or get sucked into the black abyss of treadmill void or something. Let's see. Okay, so I got this thing. How does this thing work? It says there's a little key thing here. It looks like there's a magnet. I really don't know what's going on. Hey, look at that. It got sucked on. It says welcome. Okay? So by going like this, let's pull it out. Boom. What happens? Uh-oh, your treadmill stopped. See? So if I fall down or get sucked into the wind, okay, shuts it off. Hold on. There we go. It's on. Welcome. Congrats on your new equipment. You've made a stellar choice. Thank you. I'd like to think so. If I click start, anything happen? I got a touch screen. I just hit this white thing with a blue arrow in it. Nothing happened. To get started, let's first set up your equipment. You can change any of this information later in the settings. All right. I'm here. I click start again. Okay, nothing happened there. I press that little blue arrow. Oh, there it is. That white thing with the blue arrow in it. Select Wi-Fi equipment. Oh, well, I do have Wi-Fi, and I'm pretty sure it's this one right there. The network name. Oh man, I got to go figure out the password and everything. All right, this may take longer than you want, but let's see how fast I can do it. Maybe I can bypass this. But anyway, the password. Can I have it memorized? That was just like wild guess. Because I actually have put it in a few times. I doubt it even worked. Okay, but anyway, let's see. What's next? US standard. It's still going. That may not have been the right Wi-Fi, but I don't really care. Okay, select unit of measurement, US standard. Select my time zone. I'm Pacific Standard. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. Okay, no Wi-Fi connection. I did get that wrong. I was close though. I know I was pretty close. You are not connected to the internet. To access all the features, please connect to your home Wi-Fi. I don't want to. Can I pass that? Can I get past this? I don't want to continue without signing in. Let's try that. Please connect to the internet and log in to access premium content. No, I don't want to. Manual start. Loading the workout. Okay. I click something that said manual start up in the top right. Whoa, I'm going. I'm holding on to the sides here. Workout begins in 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Whoa, looks like it's begun already. Is it going to go faster? Okay. Am I supposed to hold on to this? You guys all know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. Whee! Okay. I got 2 minutes and 35 seconds before this thing's going to supposedly start. Let me get off of it and see what happens. There it goes. Remember, I talked about alignment, and if it was going to be in alignment. It looks like it's okay. It's not rubbing on either the right side or the left side. It might be a little farther on the right side, but it looks like it's that way all the way down, so I'm not concerned. I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. It looks like I can end that warm-up instead of waiting for the 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Is it going to jog? I honestly don't know. End the warm-up. Okay, what happens? Okay, I'm doing a lap. I'm doing a quarter mile. My lap time is 5, 6, 7 seconds. I'm doing a quarter mile lap. So what do? I kind of just relax. Are you supposed to hold on to it? Sheesh, I don't know. Like I said, I've never used one of these things. All right, well, you don't need to watch me do the whole quarter mile, but at least it's working, and I'm not on the internet. I did some manual thing, so without even connecting to the internet, it's still working. Now, if I want to speed it up, I want to experiment. That's real quick, and then I'll end my video. I'm going to speed it up. I just clicked it once. Beep. How do I tell where the speed is? Speed, 1.2 miles per hour, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Hey, let's go faster. Come on. 7. How about 2 miles an hour? There's 2 miles an hour. This is probably about what I normally walk. Let's try 3 miles an hour. There's 3 miles an hour. So this is about how fast I walk when I want to pass somebody. Whoop, I'm getting kind of near the end there. I felt the end. I guess that's a good reason to hold on to the handlebars so you can tell where you are. I felt my feet hit that end thing there a couple times. Hey, I want to be upright. I think I'm leaning. All right, so let's see. 3 miles, it's a minute 45. I don't know, do I want to try jogging? What do you think, Bear? Whoops, I keep getting stuck back there. Maybe I'm not ready to jog on this thing yet. I better learn how to walk before I run. Okay, well cool, there we are. Now how do I stop it? Help! Let me see. If I just hit stop, let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh, I had to press harder. There it is. My workout was supposed to go 10 minutes more. And I can hit a resume button. Now let's see what happens when I unplug this. Uh-oh, your treadmill stopped. Please put your safety key back to resume operation of your equipment. The display will dim in 5 minutes. So I guess I could take a bathroom break and come back or something. Hey, there we go. It works. Put my key over there. And all right, well there it is. I got it, it's up and running, and hey, I'm anxious to master my Nordic treadmill. At least I need the walking. All my life I've done walking. Even when I had my kids, I was a Mr. Mom. My cat's over there in the hallway. Look at what's going on out there. Hi, buddy. I used to take my kids for walks, and we'd take this uphill walk, really a big, steep walk up this hill, and we'd go up to the reservoir, and we'd feed the ducks and stuff and wander around. There's horse trails up there, and then we'd walk home. We did that almost every day, or at least 4 or 5 days a week at least. And then I'd walk them to school, and I'd walk them back, and I didn't have a car for about quite a few years, about, 8 years. I was kind of just left there. My wife was off and working and getting engaged to somebody else. And so I was there with the kids, and I didn't need a car, and we'd just walk to the store once a week, and we'd walk up the reservoir 4 or 5 times a week, and I'd walk them back and forth to school every day, or 5 days a week, and then I'd walk to my Kung Fu classes at the YMCA, which is about 2 blocks away. So I had so much walking in my life, and now I got 0, so I'm excited to put some walking back in my life. I think that's going to create a better balance for me. So there we go, my NordicTrack is worked and plugged in, although even that stand-up bracket was my only problem. But they said they'd send me another part that hopefully is going to work. All right, see you later.